Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Siren Diaries!
Woo!
Today we have a fun little chat that we're going to be having for you guys. We're going to be talking about our songs in celebration of our single that just came out on Friday, Get Over Yourself!
Woo!
So stay tuned and we hope you enjoy.
Yay!
So Get Over Yourself is our most recent single, and it's a super confident song about getting the strength and the courage to walk away from a situation or a person that no longer serves you and finding your self-worth to kind of pull you through that. And I really love the song. I feel like that's something we can all relate to.
Yeah, for me, I really love Antifreeze. Antifreeze is a sweet love song. It's about, I think it can be romantic and can also be platonic. It's about just expressing love and appreciation for that special person in your life. And yeah, I think everyone can appreciate that, and it can resonate with a lot of people too. So I love Antifreeze.
We also have our song Watch Me, and that one is a really confident song about basically just owning your own power and just not letting the noise of what anybody else has to say or anybody's opinions of you, stop you from chasing your dreams or going for what you want to go for. And I think that's something that, again, we can all relate to that, and it's really fun to kind of sing from that place. So I really love Watch Me for that.
I really like Vibin' because it's like a girly pop song that you could just put on with your friends and just, vibe to, listen to, and, relax and have fun, let loose, and yeah. So when we're performing Get Over Yourself, I feel like we're giving a lot of sass, a lot of sexy, a lot of confidence. And you can definitely see that in the choreography with the way we move our hips and, all the hair flips and all that, all the glamour, all the glamour.
And with Antifreeze, the song is very sweet and sentimental, and I feel like you can feel that in the choreography. When we're performing it, it feels very flowy and very easygoing, but it's definitely, I feel like it really punctuates the words of the song, and it really just helps us to portray the meaning of the song, and I really like it. I like that style of choreography.
Meanwhile, Watch Me, I feel like, is complete 180 of all of that.
Yes.
Watch Me is a really strong song. It's really powerful. It's kind of punctuating that emotion of, standing in your power, and I feel like it really is shown with the way that we use the dynamics when we perform, and I feel like that's what we kind of focus on, kind of portraying out words.
Yeah, and for Vibin', I think Vibin' is really funky and fun and cool, and I think the choreography definitely gives that. It has, you'll see, or hopefully you have seen, the fun moments, maybe like the quirky, funky moves that we do, and it's really fun to just express that through the lyrics and the performance, the choreography, and how it all comes together. So Vibin' is really fun to perform. The song I think is more like myself is definitely Antifreeze. I love how warm it sounds and how sentimental it is, and I think that's a lot like myself in some ways, or in a lot of ways. It is one of my favorite choreographies.
Ooh.
And it's really fun and easygoing to perform, and I like that approach. And I love strong approaches as well, but I think Antifreeze is very natural for me to do. So I really love Antifreeze.
I think I would say a mix. I think I would say Antifreeze, but also Watch Me. And the funny thing is that they're kind of polar opposites, but that's why I like them both, is because they kind of showcase two different sides. Watch Me is very strong, and Antifreeze is very sweet and, sentimental and heartwarming. And so I really like how they kind of, they go together by being different, and they kind of show our duality. And so I really like that, and I relate to kind of both of those in that way.
I feel like if you had a pot and you put Watch Me and Get Over Yourself in it, that would be me. And I feel like Watch Me, it has that confidence and it has that strength, but it's more internal, and Get Over Yourself is more external. So I kind of really like the way that they complement each other, and like you said, we have other songs that are very different from that, but I feel like that's my groove.
Super fun.
I can definitely, I can resonate with that for sure. I think I would have to just choose Get Over Yourself though, because I do like just the elements of the confidence and the independence of like, I don't need you. I kind of like that, so I feel like that kind of, I vibe with that the most.
For me, I think I would say Get Over Yourself. My parts in Get Over Yourself, I kind of have like the big notes, and that's kind of really fun for me to kind of show that side, which I haven't done in any of the other songs thus far. And so that was really fun for me to kind of like let loose a little bit and really like go for the diva moment. So that was fun for me. I really like that vocal approach in that way.
I would also say Get Over Yourself because I really like the strength and the power behind like how we're hitting the notes and once again that confidence of like really letting our voices out. But I also feel like I really like Vibin' as well because it's the same type of thing but in a more playful sense. And also we get to do a little bit of rapping in that song, which is a little different from some of the other songs we have, so I really like that as well.
For me, it's gonna be Watch Me. I like Watch Me because while the other songs are more, I suppose, sing-songy, but Watch Me is more punchy, and it's a way that I like to use my voice, and that I think is different than how I guess I would naturally use it. So I think it's a really fun challenge and approach for me to play around with.
I think I would say Antifreeze, because it's very different. The vocals are very different from Get Over Yourself. It's more soft. It's more like I would say almost like you could like serenade someone with that song. You can't really serenade someone with Get Over Yourself. But, it's to each their own, But yeah, I would definitely say for vocal approach, Antifreeze. Yeah.
So Get Over Yourself is definitely a song that you can put on whenever you want that boost of confidence. And you can definitely go for like when you want to get rid of somebody or a situation in your life and you kind of like want that power to just be like, okay, I'm done with this. But also it's just a very confident song in general. So anytime you want to just like really feel yourself and feel good about yourself, it's definitely a song that you can turn on and just jam out with.
I feel like Antifreeze, you can obviously listen to it, if you have somebody romantically and you can kind of use that as like your song with that person. But I also feel like it's really good for multiple different type of love situations. It can be platonic, it can be familial. And so it's really one of those songs when you're kind of like in that appreciative and nostalgic type of energy about, the people in your life.
Watch Me is kind of similar to Get Over Yourself in the sense of confidence and feeling, empowerment. So I feel like you could even you could listen to that strolling through the grocery store, feeling like powerful. So I feel like you could really listen to Watch Me in various occasions, various situations, but it definitely is a song that makes you feel really good about yourself and confident.
So for me, it's going to be Vibin', and for me, Vibin' is a song that I imagine would be played at those like DJ sessions, and everyone's like grooving and like jumping up and down and having fun. That's what I think Vibin' is great for. It's great for just like a fun time, like a rave or like a DJ session, just jamming out with your friends. So that's what I think you should listen to Vibin' when you're in that mood.
Dance party. Sassy.
Confident.
Bossy.
Sexy.
Hopeful.
Sentimental.
Sweet.
Nostalgic.
Powerful.
Determined.
Strong.
Confident.
Funky.
Easygoing.
Girly pop.
Fun. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Siren Diaries. We hope you enjoyed getting to hear us talk a little bit more about all of our songs. Make sure to leave a like, and why don't you comment which one is your favorite? You can say all of them.
Yes, so we had so much fun today answering these questions, and hopefully you all get to know us better through these songs. And we hope to see your discussions in the comments and what you like and what song is more like you too.
And please stay tuned. We have a new episode coming out every Monday.
Yes.
We have a lot of content coming, many things that you can watch on our channel here.
Including our new music video for Get Over Yourself. The song and the music video came out on Friday, so if you haven't heard it yet, once you're done with this video, make sure to go over there and give it a watch and let us know what you think.
Yes.
And make sure to stay tuned because Get Over Yourself is the second single from our debut album, Glass Ceiling, that will be released this fall. So make sure to subscribe to our channel as well and to follow us on all of our social media so you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing because there's a lot more coming soon.
Yes.
So from all of us here today,